Hey y'all, I am Bianca Eva. If you do not know, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you decided to come back. This is my third video. I was sick last week, well this week, so I did not post a video on Friday. So I'm gonna show y'all 5 easy steps, well not steps, but 5 easy things that I did to save money. That helped me save money, helps me save money. They're currently helping me save some fucking coins, okay? So I'm going to do this little simple beat for work while I tell y'all how to save some fucking coins, okay? So I did go in with a layer of foundation because I forgot to press record. This is why I need my coffee, because 5 top ways to save money in 2019. Okay. So while I get back into this foundation, finishing it, my number one easy way to save money. I'm not talking about like save thousands of dollars. I'm just saying to save you some extra money. Okay, so what I have is I have my $5 jar, what I call it. And there's a little sign on it. It says, thankful, grateful, and blessed. So in this jar, I put $5 every day. And last year I did like $1, $5, $10, depending on what I had in my purse at the moment. Some days I might not have a $5 bill in my purse, I might have $1, so I'll put $1. So one day I put $1 in here. So every day since the 1st of January, I put $5 in here. Okay, with this $5 jar, if you save $5 a day, and let's just say each month has 30 days. We know some have 31. Just say you save $35 bills a month. In 12 months, you'll have $1,800. And at the end of the $5 a day year, at the end of the year, in my $5 a day jar, I should have $1,800. If you have more money on a specific day, add you more money. If you have less money on a specific day, add less money. It's okay, but try to keep it up. And what I do is I write in my calendar each day how much I put in my jars. My second tip is this change jar. And with the change jar, it don't matter. You just pour change in it. It's so random. When I get bored, I start putting them in these little things to turn in at the bank. So at the end of the year, I'll turn in my change. In this jar, I empty out my purse maybe once a week, and I put the change in here that's in my purse. Or if I find change in my car, anywhere I find change. This was filled up from last year, and I cashed out, I think it was like $180 in change. My third tip is $100 a week out of your paycheck and put into your savings. So if you're like me, I make cash. I don't really make a paycheck, but I make cash on hand. So I automatically, when I get home, I take $100, put it to the side, and I'm gonna put that $100 into my savings on the following day. So let's just say you live paycheck by paycheck and you can't do $100 or you can't do $50. Get you a number, even if it's $20 a week, $50 a week, whatever it may be, and just save that money, okay? And don't touch it. Save that $100. Like if your savings get all the way down to $100, you gotta cut some shit out. Like, say I cannot spend this $100 that I put in here last week. That's my savings. You know, you have to have a savings because if something happens and you don't have any money, let's just say you can't do anything, you need to have a savings. So save that $100 a week, or 50 or 20 or 25, 10, you know, just something you can put to the side that you might have spent on seafood. You might have bought you some crawfish for $60, because I know I just bought fucking crabs and shrimp the other day. It was $60. I could have saved that, you know what I'm saying? Stop eating fast food, you know. Tip 3 is all about the $100 savings. So I'm gonna give you some ways to save that $100 that you might not think of. This is extra tips, but it's still part of the $100 a week savings. Like fast food, I go through the drive-thru and spend $12, you know, cut stuff like that. Try to eat more at home, try not to eat out as much. I've been really trying to eat healthy and not eat fast food a lot, because I will spend like $50 to $60 a week on fast food and that's not good. I can really be putting that towards my $100 a week savings. Girls, I don't know if this is for guys too, but girls and guys, I be having, like, I'm a person that subscribes to everything. Like, I have like so many subscriptions come out of my bank account, whether they're $5, $10, $15. I went through my subscription list and started canceling those subscriptions that I didn't need. Like, I shop a lot. Like, I be up late at night on Amazon. I try to limit myself, so that's going into my next thing is tip number 4, make a list. So I make a list and I say, these are my things to do this week, this is my budget. So this only started in January. I tried to do it last year, but I kind of fell off. I've been budgeting myself with food for the week, how much I spend on gas for the week. I don't really know how much I'm gonna make a week because it's hit or miss, or it's a club. I might make this much at the bar, I might make this much waitress, and I might, you know, it's different every week for me. I know my minimum. I know what minimum I'm gonna, ooh, dog. I know what the minimum I'm gonna make each week. I know whether I work or not, you know, if I'm gonna make money or if I need to put in a request to work somewhere else or my side hustles or whatever the case may be. I have a minimum of what I'm gonna make that week. Now, I've been trying to lower my spending, like by cooking more. Another thing in tip number 4, make your grocery list. I know when I go to Walmart, baby, I pick up any and everything I see in Walmart, but if I have a list, then I won't do that, you know. That scared me, baby. Oh, find your side hustle. Everybody can get themselves a side hustle. Anything, like, okay, I'm gonna just use bartending as a example, even though bartending is my main job. But if you go pick up a shift, you know, bartending somewhere, or if you do lashes, or if you know how to do, like, I know you can make like money online and stuff like that, and just anything. Like, they always say the average millionaire has 7 sources of income. Not saying that we're all trying to be millionaires, but at the same time, having one job is just not a hustler to me. Like, you gotta do something else to make money, because what if something happens to that one job, then you don't, where are you? You're fucked. Like, you don't have any backup sources of income. So I always try to put my little foot in a little bit of everything. That's why I'm like, lashes, massage, freaking bartending at one bar, waitressing at another club, bartending, you know, just like always trying to do something. My mom always had 5, 6 sources of income, so it's just in me to always have a few jobs lined up, because you never know when your company's gonna close, when the last day is. If my company closed today, I have backup plans, okay? And that's just what it is. Like, you can't just not have a plan, because the bills got to get paid, baby. I know. I also write down how much I make in a specific calendar. So what I do is I write down how much I make. Okay, say if I made $500 tonight, I'll write that down in my calendar. Tomorrow I make $300. This is just for example. So that's $800 for the week. And remember, I'm taking, because I only work Saturday and Sunday this week, so remember, I'm taking $100, putting that to the side for my savings. So I'm gonna put a -100 and put Chase savings. I also have a Capital One account that I use, so I normally would put $200 in my Capital One. So that brings me down to $500. So that $500 I deposit into my regular checking account for my bills, whatever the case may be. So that means technically to me, I made $500 a week, because the $300 went to my savings in my Capital One. Now my Capital One is just a card that I have that I add money to, $100 or $200 every other week to, just to have as an emergency fund. That, even though this is supposed to be 5 tips, this is the 6th tip, the bonus tip. Have a second account. So me, I have 2 bank checking accounts and I have a savings account. So I technically have 3 accounts. So my 2 savings, my 2 checkings are one with Capital One, one with Chase, and then I have a savings with Chase as well. 2 accounts, okay? need gas, but I reached my budget that I'm spending on my Chase card. Not saying I maxed my Chase card out, that I reached the budget that I gave myself, but let's say I just did a little extra driving this week and I went back and forth, you know, to New Orleans from Slidell. I used my Capital One card. That way I'm still at my max on my Chase card, my personal max that I gave myself, but I have my backup money that I can spend for stuff like gas on my Capital One card. And so I kind of consider that Capital One card as a savings, even though it's like my emergency fund money. Getting I hope this is helpful for some people. I mean, it's not, I'm sure there's better ways to save. This is what works for me, but Born This Way concealer. Oh, you know what? Also, so there's this app, which I'll link it in the bottom, called DOSH. So with DOSH, it has places that are near you. And if you go on DOSH, you'll see like stores. You put in your credit card. So I put in my debit cards, my credit cards, any card that I own, I put on DOSH. So like certain gas stations, they give you 5%. Forever 21 always gives 5% back. So whatever money you spend, you get a percentage back. There's a lot of places that Sephora.com is on there a lot. Places that I shop, there's a bunch of restaurants on there. So I try, like when I'm getting gas, I'll be like, oh, let me see if this gas station, you know, is on DOSH, or what gas station is on DOSH, and I'll try to find it, just because I know that I'm gonna get 1 or 2 or 3% back. Even though it seems like a little bit of money, it'll add up. Trust me, it will add up. So that way y'all can check DOSH out. And there's also, my cousin put me on this app. Acorn should have been like one of my number 2s. So Acorn, you like invest in stuff. Like it's kind of like stocks, I think. I'm not 100% sure of how it works. I just know it saved me money. So like in the first 3 months, Acorn had like $300. I had to save like $300. So what it does is you can set on there. So okay, this goes back to the $100 a week savings. Like you can set Acorn and be like, I want to save $10 a week, and it'll automatically pull $10 a week from your account. Or you can say however much you want. Or you can say I want this many shares, I want to purchase this many shares of certain companies, and whatever the case may be. I'm not sure how stocks work and shit like that, so don't shoot the messenger, but I do know that the money be going up. Like so one time I cashed mine out. It was like $380. I cashed it out, and I just want to cash out and see how fast I can grow again. So I cashed it out. So what it does is they sell your shares, whatever shares you have and whatever stock you have, and then they deposit your money into your account. You can continue, you can buy more shares and continue with the like savings or whatever. You have to look into it more. I need to look into it more. I really don't know how it works. I know my cousin was telling me him and his wife do it, so I just basically did it because they were like, it's a great app to save money. And I really have been saving money on that. So that's another good thing, another good app. So DOSH and Acorn are they're two totally different things, because DOSH is more like a money back type thing, and Acorn I think is more investment app, so you're investing in stuff. But I know it'd be getting me money because every time I check it, it'd be going, my shit be like $200-300. So I be making a little money. I don't be knowing how, but I be making it. But those two, but I really do love DOSH, and Acorn is pretty good. So Acorns, I'm not really sure how it works. Like I just know it's been taking money on my account. I know, but you tell it to take the money out your account is the thing, and then you buy shit, and then you be like getting interest. I don't really fucking know. So those are my little steps. Like this is just what works for me. Like, and I'm just trying to put anybody who's having trouble saving money, you know, don't know where to start, just giving you a little 1-2 on how you could save some money. Start with $1 a day, you know, put $1 in there and then build your way up, you know what I'm saying? I seen somebody post that they was doing $20 a day. Oh baby, I can't do $20 a day, but you gotta, you know, stay within your means. Don't try to live above your means. Don't try to save above your means. Lights be out and you talking about a fucking $5 box. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to help y'all out with little ways I save. And of course, again, let me say this, that $100 a week thing is after you take care of your bills. So let's do this. What I try to do is I'll write all my bills down for the month and then divide it by 4. So that would be blah, 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 blah a week. Let's just say $300 a week. If my bills are $1,200, my bills are way more than $1,200. Let's just say there was only $1,200 a freaking month, I wish. Let's just say my bills were only $1,200 a month. Back to me saying that $700 that I had made for that week, or $800, whatever I said I made for that week or whatever. I need to take automatic, so that $500 that I put, remember that $500 that I put in my Chase account, $300 automatically is accounted for because that's going to my bill. So that means I only have $200 that week. You see what I'm saying? So with that $200, I can choose to blow it. I can choose to go out to eat. I can go buy me a dress, whatever. Or I could just leave it in there and let my money pile up. You know, that's another way to continue saving. Even though that's extra money that you have, you still want money in your bank account. You know what I mean? Make sure that your bills are accounted for prior to you putting that $100 in your savings. Because let's say tonight I only made $200 and tomorrow I only made $50. So I only made $250 this week. My bills minimum is $300. Now I'm negative $50 for this week. Next week I either have to go harder, make more money, or I'm gonna have to pull from my handy dandy $5 jar, or from that $100 that I saved last week. You see what I'm saying? You have to make it balance out. But you always want to have a backup plan in case something happens. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the month, either way it go, their bills are due. So yeah, I hope that this little video was helpful to guys and girls, because everybody struggles. Everybody needs to know how to save. Y'all would be surprised at how many people really ask me about these jars. Like, what's up with the jar? You know, like, what do you do? What you use that for? And what you can save if you cut back on a lot of stuff. Like, for example, I've had a cleaning lady my whole life, pretty much. I cut my cleaning lady out. I started teaching myself how to clean up. And my friends are like, they know I don't know how to clean up, so they don't believe it. I'm gonna show their asses. Like, I'm about to be my own cleaning lady. Now, I'm like, see how long I can go without my cleaning lady. Okay. Mind you, having a cleaning lady is a privilege. I am not bougie. I don't think I am, but the fact of the matter is I be feeling like I need a cleaning lady. Like, I get overwhelmed when it's time to clean up. But because I said I was saving, I don't have a cleaning lady right now. So we're gonna review real quick. Oh, so I just bronzed, deepened my contour with this Anastasia Beverly Hills in Cappuccino. Number 1, $5 a day jar. Number 2 is the change jar. And number 3 is the $100 a week savings. And then 4, make a list, make yourself a budget. Do your to-go list. Do your to-do list. Accomplish your goals. When you accomplish your goals for the week, even for the day, you feel just accomplished. You know what I mean? Imagine if you had $900 halfway through in $5. Okay, it's because it's gonna be $1,800 in 12, so $900. Just think about it like that. Also, find a side hustle. For this, it might not be easy for everyone, especially for people with kids. I understand that. There's some things you can do, and this will be a whole nother video, which I'm gonna write that down so I can remember, but side hustles you can do from home. There's certain things you can do. There's apps you can make money off of. Find a hobby. Some of your hobbies, like if you like taking pictures, take pictures of people. You might make money doing it. Like, there's a lot of different things you can make money off of. I went and took a class on lashes, and I haven't been doing lashes lately. P.S. I'm just using a little eyeshadow, this blush, because I can't find my blush. I haven't been doing lashes lately, but if I ever fall on a hard time, I have a backup. I know how to do lash extensions. I can go work in a salon. I'm certified to do lash extensions. So that's just a thing to keep in mind, you know. As a bartender, I think that's the best side hustle for anybody to have, especially if you have a personality, because you can go get a bartending job anywhere, like any bar. For instance, I live in New Orleans. There are thousands of bars in New Orleans if you just want to pick up a shift, you know what I'm saying? Not even just happen to be a popular club or anything like that. There are bars that are always looking for bartenders and stuff like that. Like, people always think that they have to start at a club to make big money. One of my friends works at a small bar in a hotel, and she makes thousands of dollars a week. So that's my next goal, to give me another job. I'm going to bring y'all in a little closer. So I don't have to put lashes on today because I do have lash extensions. I finally got them refilled. And a little lip. This is Anastasia Veronica in the liquid lips. But long story short, basically, I'm just trying to give y'all a little knowledge, you know, a little, save you a little money, your little currents, okay? Ghetto girl hoops. Oh, I didn't spray myself. Put my like earrings in. Drive yourself, girl. Drive yourself. This may not work for everybody. I'm just saying that this is what works for me, and I thought that I would share because people always ask me about saving money. They don't call me boss lady for nothing. Oh, that is good. My girl, that coffee is good. What's going on? What is the change, the cha-ching, the dollars, all of that?